Hey, this is Christian, and today I'm looking at John chapter 11, starting at verse 17. When Jesus arrived, he found that Lazarus had been buried 4 days before. Bethany was less than 2 miles from Jerusalem, and many Judeans had come to see Martha and Mary to comfort them about their brother's death. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went out to meet him, but Mary stayed in the house. Martha said to Jesus, "If you had been here, Lord, my brother would not have died. But I know that even now God will give you whatever you ask him for." "Your brother will rise to life," Jesus told her. "I know," she replied, "that he will rise to life on the last day." Jesus said to her, "I am the resurrection and the life. Those who believe in me will live even though they die. And those who live and believe in me will never die. Do you believe this?" "Yes, Lord," she answered. "I do believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God, who has come into the world." There are several people in the Bible where when I read the scripture or the story that they're in, I find myself empathizing because I've been there. I've done that. I know exactly how they're feeling in that moment. In Martha, in this story, I think is one of the scriptures I truly identify a lot within the Bible because she is attempting to put an end to a situation that God is actually not done with yet. And I know I've done that so many times in so many situations in my life where the dream that you were going after looks dead, or the child that you wanted to have isn't there, or the marriage that you wanted to have isn't happening, or the business that you wanted to build, whatever that thing is on the inside, you see it as having died. And God goes, "Actually, I'm not through working here." And the hard part is from where we're looking, it's dead. Like, it's not like Martha was looking at the situation going, "Oh, this is a rough one. I don't know how we're going to get out of here." Lazarus was actually dead. Dead, buried 4 days ago and gone. And that's how it can feel and it seem in our lives a lot when you're looking at a situation where it's like a sickness. It's like, "Oh no, I might not get sick." Like, you're actually looking at a sickness with a death report attached to it. You're actually holding the foreclosure notice in your hand. You're actually seeing what was hopes and dreams for your life that are dead in that moment. And Jesus looks at her and goes, "Do you believe?" That pretty much is going to be the answer, the question for everything in our lives. Do you believe? Because whatever we believe in determines where our actions lie in that moment. And Martha actually replies the same way I know I do a lot in situations. He says, "Your brother will live." And she says, "I know that she replied, that he will rise to life on the last day." Because she had just looked at him and said, "If you had been here, Lord, my brother would have not have died. But I know that even now, God will give you whatever you ask him for." I've said that to God many times. I still believe you're God, but I believe this situation is over. I believe that no matter what you ask for, Jesus, it'll come to pass. But I don't think that this is going to happen. Now, maybe one day in the sweet by and by at the end, when we get to heaven, he'll raise to life and we'll see it again, and the sickness will be gone and all of our dreams will come true and there'll be no more pain. But like right now, this is over, even though I still believe you're God. That's been my response to God. My guess is you've probably had that same situation happen in your life. I still believe you're God, but not in this situation. And that's when Jesus looks at her and says, "I am the resurrection and life. I am life." The thing that you're going, "Well, I mean, it's dead, it's not here anymore." That's what I am. Right here, right now, I am. No matter what it is that you're looking at, no matter what situation you're praying about, no matter what it is that you're believing God for, I am. When we get that down in our spirit, it changes everything. Because no matter how we feel or what we're looking at, I am is present. If we truly believe that he is the resurrection and the life, then we can never actually see death anywhere. Because no matter how we feel, no matter what the situation looks like, no matter what circumstances surround it, or even if the situation actually is dead, I am that I am is present. I hope you'll join with me going from this day forward, choosing to look at every situation based on the fact that I am. No matter how we feel, I am. Love you.